Hello, my friends. Adam Chandler here in Northern Colorado. And in this network marketing training video, we're going to focus on principles, okay? Because strategies in this industry, if you have not noticed, strategies change, strategies will continue to change. However, the principles always stay the same. And if you can focus on these principles, regardless of the strategy, regardless of the method to which you're bringing people into your business, you will make money in this industry for years. You will learn to adapt because the principles always stay the same. So what am I talking about? Well, principle number one is relationships. Okay, network marketing is a relationship business. It always has been, and it always will be. I know a lot of traditional network marketers, people who have built their business using solely traditional methods of building a business. They don't believe that you can build a solid network marketing company online because they realize that network marketing is a relationship business, and they don't believe that you can build relationships online. And maybe that were true 10 years ago when the internet was just chat rooms and emails, but now with social media, with some of the awesome ways that we have to communicate and build relationships online, that's just absolutely not the case. And a really good example of that is online dating. Lots of relationships, marriages are started on the internet these days, and it's because that you actually can build relationships, build quality relationships online. So focus on building those quality relationships with your prospects. Find a need that they're having, maybe a problem that they're having, and fill it. Be that solution. So solve problems for your prospects, and they will follow you. They will get started with you. They will sign up with you. It's an absolute fact. So principle number two, your prospects are looking for a leader. Okay, it's something that leaders are the only people who make money in this industry. If you have not noticed that already, so you have to focus on building yourself as a leader and becoming a leader. One of the best ways that I know how to do that is surround yourself with other leaders. You do this through getting on training calls. Getting to live events is absolutely huge. Life really is one big game of follow the leader. Everyone is looking for a leader, that one person, that one person that can lead them, take them by the hand and lead them to their perceived vision of the promised land. It is part of our DNA. Everyone is looking for a leader. In 2011, a lot of new people are going to be coming into this industry right now, and those people all have one thing in common. They are all looking for a leader. If you be that leader, they will follow you. Principle number three, build a list. You've heard it before in this industry. The money really is in the list. So whether it's building a warm list of your family and friends that you already have a relationship with, or building a list of strangers on the internet, displaying your value to them, showing them that you are the leader, and building a relationship from there. So focus on consistently expanding your list, filling your pipeline. It's a very simple three-step process. You build a list, you build a relationship with that list, and then step three is you market to and you monetize that list. Through internet marketing and through lead generation, I've built a list of thousands. I have a very high-quality list of buyers in this industry, of people who regularly buy the products and services that I market, and that is one of my biggest assets. Okay, is my email list is one of my biggest assets that I have, and I will continue to grow that list. That new people are coming onto that list every single day, and it is one of my biggest assets. So principle number four, increase your value. Okay, so your income and your success, your results, it is a direct reflection on the value that you deliver to society, and possibly more importantly, the scale on which you deliver that value. So for example, you could argue that a school teacher holds more value than, say, a professional baseball player. However, because the school teacher teaches a classroom of 14 students, and the professional baseball player delivers his value to thousands, in the stadium, and potentially millions, watching at home, or listening to the game on the radio, because they have found a way to deliver that value to a larger audience. They get paid in proportion to that. commit to a principle called Can I? And this is a principle that I learned from reading a book by Tony Robbins called Awaken the Giant Within. I highly recommend that book for anyone who's looking for bigger results in life and in business. And the principle is Can I? Stands for consistent and never-ending improvement. Okay, so you want to work on increasing your value through personal and professional development. I'm going to give you some ways to do that at the end of this video. Principle number 5, you want to be exposing people to your products and your services, your business opportunity daily. This is a business of exposures, okay? And you really, especially when you're just starting out, you have to make up in numbers what you lack in skill. So there's a common misconception for a lot of new people that you have to be some polished salesperson or some, big time presenter if you want to make money in this industry, and that's absolutely not the case. You just have to work. You have to invite people. You have to expose people to your information. So the formula is invite, follow up, close, and then repeat. Wash, rinse, repeat, and do that over and over a period of time. Get in the habit of collecting decisions regularly. A lot of people that are struggling in this industry, they're afraid to collect decisions. They're afraid to ask questions because they think the answer is going to be no. And that's something that you're going to have to get over really quickly. You're going to have to get around that very quickly because some people are going to say no, and that's okay. I would much rather somebody said no to me than said, oh, maybe, because at that point I know that person is not interested. I can cross their name off and I can move on to the next person. So get in the habit of collecting decisions regularly. You're going to have to go through some no's if you want to get the yeses. Okay, so and you also need more leads than you have time to follow up with, more leads than you can even handle, constantly filling your pipeline and constantly having people to talk to about your business opportunity, your products, and your services. And again, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you some ways that you can effectively do that. So principle number 6, solve problems. Okay, as entrepreneurs, we are in the problem-solving business. Okay, so the more problems that you solve for people, the more you get paid, period. And also, the bigger the problem, the more pain that is associated with that problem, the more money you will make in this industry or in business in general. So what are your prospects' biggest problems? Take some time, write that down, get that information on paper. What are their biggest problems? And start brainstorming some ways that you can solve those problems. For network marketers, it will always be a lack of quality leads to speak to expose their business opportunity to, and a lack of cash flow. So let me just preface this for a minute. Your network marketers, existing network marketers, and people that are looking for information about joining a specific company, or looking for information about network marketing in general, those are going to be your highest quality prospects because they're already sold on the concept of the industry. Okay, you don't have to answer any silly questions like, is this a pyramid scheme or anything like that. Okay, they're educated, they understand, so they're already sold on the concept. And these people are buyers. They're not just tire kickers. They're not just opportunity seekers. They are buyers. They buy what it is that you have to sell. And that's what makes them a very high quality prospect for your business opportunity. But you can't just put a company replicated website in front of a network marketer and expect that they're going to do anything other than run for the hills. You need to, like we talked about, deliver value, increase your value, and solve problems and offer training and solutions for their business. That's how they will follow you. Okay, so principle number 7, stand out from the crowd. So how do you do this? Well, you don't lead with a business opportunity. I mean, if you go out online, if you look on Facebook and on Twitter and some of the various online mediums that we have, you're going to notice that a lot of the people that are struggling in this business are just trying to pitch their business. They're just trying to say, hey, look at me. They're trying to yell louder than the next guy, talking about how their business opportunity is the best thing since sliced bread. So if you want to stand out from the crowd, you don't just put a business opportunity out there. You lead with value, you lead with training, you lead with solutions. So think about what it is that makes you unique. What is your unique selling proposition? Because like we talked about before, this is a relationship business. This is a business where people get started with people, not necessarily business opportunities. So you really need to focus on your unique value, why someone is going to get started, not necessarily just in your business, but with you. Because if you can't answer that question, if you wouldn't get started with you, then no one else will either. So don't pitch. It goes back to not just leading with a business opportunity and say, hey, my business opportunity is the greatest thing since sliced bread. What you want to do is you want to ask questions and you want to spark curiosity. Okay, so this will send a silent message that you are that leader that they're looking for and that you do not need them. That is absolutely huge. You can't be emotionally tied to the outcome. As soon as you don't care what happens, you are in such a position of power with your prospects. This is absolutely huge. So, finally, this industry is not a lottery ticket. It is not get rich quick. It is what is called a process. So if you focus on the principles that we described in this video, you will get results regardless of the strategies that you use. So if you are looking for a way to build quality relationships, build a high quality list, constantly expanding list, develop your skills both personally and professionally, some of those leadership skills that we talked about, solve problems for your highest quality prospects, and stand out from the crowd, I want to invite you to visit mlmattractorfactor.com. That is my website. If you opt in with your name, your email, and your phone number, for one thing, if you put your phone number on there, I will call you. So if you do not put your phone number on there, if you don't want to get a call from me personally, don't put your phone number on that website. But if you opt into that website, you will get on my email list. You will get constant free training delivered via email, and you'll also get constant updates on some of the ongoing training that I do. I do training webinars on Monday evenings. We do trainings on Wednesday evenings where we bring you the best of the best in the network marketing industry and show you what is working today, what some of the top leaders in this industry are doing today to get results in their business. You can also access training on some of my personal training on online marketing, leadership development, creating a solid plan to move your business forward, and a very special training I did that I've got some great feedback on 21 ways to increase your personal productivity so that you can get more done in a fraction of the time. Visit meetadamchandler.com. That is my blog. I'm constantly updating with new training on that blog. So go there, visit that website, get on my email list for ongoing training. This is Adam Chandler in Fort Collins, Colorado. Get to work, and I look forward to seeing you at the top.